In this lesson, we're going to look at piecewise functions, specifically graphing the absolute value. If we look at graphing absolute value, y equals absolute x, what does that graph look like? That says that any x that you pick, you're going to get the positive version of that, if you will, for your y. So if I put an x and y chart, remember y is going to be absolute x. And then I picked some numbers, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Plugging in -3 for x in our equation at the top, what y's do we get? We get the positive values of our y's, even if the x is already positive. So that gives us points on the graph that we can plot. So let's plot these points. -3, 3. -2, 2, -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So the graph of absolute x is going to look something like this. Now, what if we take and we add some numbers to absolute x? It's still going to be in that general form, but it may narrow, it may widen, if you will. It may move up, it may move down. Let's look at the graph of y equals 2. Y equals 2 absolute x minus 6. So what we want to do is determine some points on the graph, and using that same x and y. Remember, y is equal to 2 absolute x minus 6. So I'm just going to write that here to make sure you understand what we're doing. So if I plug these numbers into my 2 absolute x minus 6, what do I get? I get 2 times 6, is 2 times 3 is 6, minus 6, that would be 0. 2 times 4 minus 6 would be -2. 2 times 1 would be -4, minus 6. 2 times 1 would be 2, minus 6 would be minus 4. Notice the numbers are going to start to repeat. Minus 2. And then 3 would be 0. So, plotting these points, starting at -3, we do a -3, 0, -2, -2, -1, -4, 0, -6. So notice that our graph from before, when we had a 45-degree angle, now our graph has moved down 6 places because of the -6. And it's changed its width, if you will, by multiplying it by 2. So it's a little more narrow than it was before. So that's the graph of y equals 2 absolute x minus 6. Just remember to put your x and y chart and to pick some x values and get your y's and then plot the points.